I decided to create a game that I call Wits and Wagers, which is based on a real game. That's a board game, but I took put my own spin on it and turned it into an educational game about the metric system where students will practice estimation and conversion skills. This particular game is for middle schoolers in grades 5 through 8. It would be played over Zoom or Google Meet in groups. The board game, which is the Google slideshow, would be shared with everyone in their group. The teacher could share their screen with the Quizlet flashcards, which are the questions for the game. And the students could also play this in their own groups independently with one student in charge of the Quizlet flashcards. So when the teacher reads the question, each student writes down their guess with metric unit. For example, how far is Chicago from New York? Um, And I have an example here of students writing down a guess. So they'd write down their guess, and then students would put the guesses in order from smallest to largest, converting anything that they needed to if they had different units. Next, each student picks a color and moves their colored squares under the guess they think is the closest without going over. They can put their squares on the same guess or different ones. And they can also put their squares on smaller than the smallest if they think the answer is smaller than 200,000 meters, or larger than the largest if they think it is larger than 800 kilometers. Then the teacher will flip the card to reveal the correct answer, which is 790 kilometers. So 600 kilometers would be the correct answer here because 800 is too big. The student who wrote the answer closest without going over would get 1 point. So that would be player two. And then anyone who had a square on that one would also get a point. So say player one is red and player two is blue. So then they would have 2 points total. This particular game could be used immediately. I would love to create this game online where the flashcards would be interactive and could be seen by everyone, and the features would all be interactive instead of using Google Slide. Um, However, I do not know how to do that. I could probably learn or hire someone. It would probably take a few months to learn how to do that or to hire someone. I think Google Slides is a good choice personally because it's easy to use. Multiple students can interact at the same time, and also it's a tool that most middle school students and teachers know how to use. Um, this slideshow could be used for a multitude of math and social studies topics, basically anything that has numbers, dates, things like that. I have the directions, how it's scored, and then these playing boards for each question. You could use the same one and just have them erase it, but I feel like this is easier. Yep.